Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am trying to build my AC unit. It is officially spring and it is getting hot in New York, and unfortunately my windows open are just not cutting it anymore, especially because my apartment has a bunch of like hot water heater pole things that I have no control over. So basically it's like having the heat on even if I don't consent to it. And now that it's getting in like the 50s and 60s, it is just far too hot. So I am trying to put an AC unit together. It was like 60 pounds, and somehow me, after a few cocktails last night, got it up my stairs. How? We don't know. I still don't know, but now it's time to put it together. So I'm going to try to do that. So fingers crossed that I can get this done. So let's build this air conditioner.
I never cared much for the traffic in Midtown, so I moved down south. I don't know where you are now.
So we're already running into an issue. Basically, this shenanigans is bent, and so the screws aren't going in. So I can't get one of the 4 screws that's supposed to be in it to go in. So let's just like hope that's not crucial, and I'm gonna go to the next step.
Getting exhausting, trying to imagine settling down when it's already happened. A piece of my heart is stuck in Manhattan. The last 4 years, you're all I've known.
Okay, so I straight up thought I could do this on my own. I'm definitely gonna have to call my dad because I am just really confused and I don't want to mess this up, especially because it's like going in a window and I don't want it to like fall down anything. So yeah, I'm gonna call my dad and I will check back in with you guys when there is progress. Update on the AC unit. I couldn't finish it. Basically, I need someone to help me because I can't like hold it in place while shutting my window at the same time. So it's kind of just a disaster. I asked my friend Thomas to see if he is free later today to help me out, but if not, I don't know, I'll have to figure something out because I can't keep living and sleeping in the heat. It's driving me crazy. But anyway, I decided to take a break and make some lunch. I am going to make a quinoa bowl with spinach, onion, teriyaki tofu, eggs, sun-dried tomatoes, avocado. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I figured while I cook, I would hang out with you guys. Oh, coronavirus. If you like quinoa and you're a vegetarian and you're looking for like fun lunch ideas, I really recommend making like quinoa bootables. They're honestly so easy. And what I like about them is that you get to use like all of your fresh produce like all the time. So like, because you can throw really anything into it. So it's a great way to use produce that's going bad and be kind of creative. It also is a really great source of protein because quinoa has protein, and then I love to put like eggs or tofu, or like today I'm doing both in there. And that's like a pretty protein packed lunch in my book, at least. For being a vegetarian and also dairy free. So I have the quinoa cooking. It basically has to cook until it boils, and then I leave it for a simmer for like 15 minutes. A lot of times it's a little bit less than that. I just have to wash just because I do like a single serving at a time because it's so easy to make. I'd rather just have it be fresh. And in a pan, I am going to cook my spinach, my onions, and my tofu. And then I'm gonna add an egg a little bit later. So let me show you guys that. Okay, so I have the spinach and onions cooking, and then I'm going to add my teriyaki tofu to that. Oh God, this is like really boiling. Let's turn that off for a minute. I really recommend this teriyaki tofu from Trader Joe's. They also have a sriracha one that is delicious. I like to cut it up into small chunks so that it gets like really nice and crispy. So I'll check back in with you guys when there is progress on the food. So here is the final result of this like kind of bootable thing. There is also avocado. I just like hid it in the bottom because I honestly did not chop it very well and it looked bad. Not that this looks that great either, but I am going to eat this and I'll check in with you guys later. So I just kind of chilled out after I ate lunch, and now I'm gonna go take Randall on a walk. It's super nice out. It's like 57 degrees, which is just crazy. This is the warmest it's ever been since I've been back. And so I think we're gonna go to the park and just like walk around, give him a good walk, get me some exercise, and just enjoy the day. So yeah, let's do it.
I'm going out of my mind, trying to put you out of my mind. Am I just wasting my time? When it's too far gone, I should have moved on. Don't even know if it's love now. With all this distance, all this time, keep wondering if you're doing fine. Trying to put me out of your mind while I'm going out of my mind.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. It is Sunday and Thomas is going to come over and help me finally install my air conditioner because I couldn't figure it out. And then I think we're gonna go to brunch with him and his boyfriend. I'm really excited because I'm honestly starving and could use a mimosa, could use a nice coffee and whatnot. So I will keep you guys updated.
I'm boxing up shit that you left on my nightstand. I have to admit, this is never what I planned.
Hey guys, so it is a few days later. I honestly just like haven't really done anything interesting to film, or I just been with friends who don't want to be on camera or whatever. So it is a few days after. Also, sorry, I look kind of like a mess. I'm not wearing any makeup because I've been breaking out and I just want to give my skin a break. But I just checked my YouTube channel and we just hit 2,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. Like, that's insane. So I just want to say thank you so much. Like, I honestly was kind of having a bad day today and I woke up to that, and that is just like so exciting. So thank you so much. I honestly can't believe that happened. Like, that's just crazy. I feel like I just started my YouTube channel and I'm like growing pretty fast. So thank you if you're a subscriber. If you aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Let's get to 3K. Let's keep going. Like, this is just wild and insane. But anyway, my plans for today, I basically just like applied to a bunch of jobs today. And I did that this morning, and then it's gonna be kind of a gross day out. So I think I'm gonna eat lunch soon. And then I think I'm gonna head to the grocery store because I'm kind of just like missing different pieces that I need to like cook any kind of meal. So I think I'm gonna head to the grocery store. I kind of want to make those like summer spring rolls or whatever they're called, like with the rice wrapper things that like Emma Chamberlain just actually made and stuff. They just like look so good with like a peanut sauce. I think I'm gonna do that for dinner. So I'm definitely gonna pick up some vegetables and some oat milk because I've been loving making my own oat milk lattes. So maybe I'll show you guys how I do that when I get back from the grocery store. But yeah, so I'm going to make lunch, so let's do that.
The t-shirts, the handwritten notes, the book from your parents, I never let go. You left so much more than your words and your clothes. So I'm going out of my mind, trying to put you out of my mind. Am I just wasting my time when it's too far gone? I should have moved.
So I just finished lunch. I just like heated up some pizza that was left over from last night that I got. It is so good. It's vegan pizza. It was just like amazing. Honestly, vegan pizza can be like a hit or miss. I did that. Sorry I didn't talk you guys through it. I was on the phone with my best friend, so we were just like talking about our days and whatnot. And so obviously I record on my phone, so I couldn't like video and talk because I was also on the phone with her. It's about 12:30. I think I'm gonna head to Trader Joe's. I was debating if I wanted to walk all the way to Trader Joe's, but I feel like I'm just gonna do it to save money because the groceries there are cheaper, and also get some exercise. Even though it's like gross and raining out, I feel like I could use some steps. So let's head to Trader Joe's.
I'm going out of my mind. I'm going out of my mind. I know I'm in love with the memory. Gotta move on, find somebody to fill these empty spaces, take me to new places, give my heart a break, yeah. I know I'm in love with the...
All right, I am back from Trader Joe's. That was such a like chaotic time. I tried to get as much footage as possible, but honestly the grocery store was packed. I don't really understand because it's like a Wednesday at noon, so that doesn't really make any sense. But without further ado, let me show you guys what I got. I got arugula, got gluten-free whole grain sandwich bread. I got some eggs, some bananas, forgot what those were for a minute. I got these tomatoes. I'm really excited. They're like tricolor tomatoes. I thought that these would be so good in my quinoa bowls, so that's really exciting. I got a cucumber. I got raspberries. I also got this dairy-free mozzarella style shredded cashew cheese alternative that's vegan. I don't know, we'll give this a whirl. I tend to find every other vegan cheese other than like the Tree House brand, I think it's called, or the Via Life one are all pretty good, but the other ones are pretty disgusting. But I'll let you know about this one. Got some more of these sweet mini peppers. I've just been honestly loving snacking on these with hummus, so I got more of them. I got 2 types of tofu. I got the organic baked sriracha one and the teriyaki one. Again, these are great for like quinoa bowls. The sriracha one is really great to make like a tofu scramble kind of thing. So I got those. I got their spicy hummus. I've been like absolutely obsessed with that. Got a large organic purple onion. I'm gonna have to chop that up. And then I got this non-dairy oat beverage. This stuff has been amazing to make oat lattes in my Keurig. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that because I definitely want one of those today. I've been making them iced and hot and I've just been like obsessed with them. But this gets really frothy, which is really nice because I find a lot of the like non-dairy milks don't get frothy, but for some reason this non-dairy oat beverage does get frothy, and I believe it's gluten-free too. I could be wrong. Yeah, gluten-free, lactose-free, dairy-free, and vegan. Got all of these sweet potatoes. I don't know if I'll actually be able to eat all of them, but honestly it was just cheaper to buy them in bulk. Like even if I eat like 3 of them, it was cheaper for me to buy them this way, so I just did that. And these are the like purple ones. They look like the same ones that I got from the farmer's market, so I'm excited to put those again in quinoa bowls or on the side of eggs, you know, all that good stuff. And last but certainly not least, I got watermelon. Randall really loves watermelon. It's like one of his favorite treats. I also really enjoy it, so I figured it's getting kind of warm outside. It might be kind of starting to taste a little bit better than it does in the winter, so I figured I would treat him and get him some watermelon. Yeah, so I'm going to put this away and then I have to take Randall on a walk, so I'll probably do that just because it's going to start raining soon, and then I'm going to come home and make a latte. So let's do it. I just got back from my walk with Randall and I wanted to show you guys how I make my like lattes that I've been making. So I want to make an iced one, so I'm going to start by making my espresso. I wouldn't really call this espresso because it's not like an espresso machine. I'm going to be using the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll K-Cup. I like these ones. I also really like the Starbucks caramel ones. But yeah, so then I hit latte on my machine, strong, and then the little like K button. So that'll make like just like a tiny little bit of coffee. And I just like wait for that to brew. And once this is brewed, if I was gonna make a hot one, I would just leave it, but because I'm making an iced one, I'm gonna make my cold foam, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna put this in my freezer. And to make the foam, like I said earlier, I use this non-dairy oat beverage from Trader Joe's. And then I just like pour this to the line that it says in my little frothing thing, if that makes any sense. There's like lines in this cup. And then I pop this bad boy back up here. And again, if I was gonna make it hot, I would just hit cappuccino, but because I'm making an iced cappuccino, I do cold and then cap. I like to do the cappuccino one because it makes more foam than the latte one. And I just let that froth up. And once that's done, I take my coffee from out of the fridge and then I add my ice cubes. I like to add a pretty decent amount of ice cubes because I feel like whenever I go to a coffee place, it always is like super filled with ice, and that's like what makes it so good, is that it's so cold. You guys can like see this, but then I grab this and this is just like the froth, and like look at how beautiful and frothy it is, and it's cold too, which is so great. And then I just pour this, oh, this is like a little bit of a small mug. Typically I use a bigger cup, but I thought, you know what, for you guys, a mason jar is gonna look really pretty. But look at how pretty that is, and just has like a great amount of foam. I just feel like, even though I hit cappuccino, I think especially when it's iced, it is definitely more of a latte, but it's just honestly so good. I feel like this lighting makes it look like it's nighttime. It's just so dark outside because it's about to rain, but let's give it a taste test. It's just so good and so refreshing and light. I like really love it. I also really recommend, if you want it a little bit sweeter, and sometimes I'll do this, especially when it comes to the hot ones, is I will pour a little bit of my almond milk or soy or whatever kind of dairy-free creamer I have, and I like to throw it into the frother with it. It makes it like really thick and really creamy. But today I just kind of wanted like just a plain oat milk latte, but it's so good. So good. I'm so glad I like figured out how to use my Keurig properly, because I had this Keurig even in LA and I feel like I could never get it frothy unless I used like real dairy milk, which I try to stay away from. So yeah, let me know if you give it a whirl. So I just wanted to come on and update you guys. It's a little bit later now. It's like 6:30. So I'm making dinner. I'm gonna make another one of my famous Buddha bowls that I make like every single night. They're just honestly so good, so easy, and a great way to use your fresh produce. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have going on. So for the base, I have arugula, a whole mini avocado, and then a bunch of like tri-colored tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. They're just like so pretty, aren't they? And then I have quinoa. This is like really hot, cooking in this. And then I have my yaki tofu, and I just am grilling some onions with that. And then in my oven, I don't want to open it up because I don't want to ruin it, is just some chopped sweet potatoes. So I will show you guys when I'm done. Hey guys, so here is my Buddha bowl that I'm going to eat for dinner. I of course topped it with sriracha. I actually finished the bottle, so it's not like a pretty little squiggle, because I had to like get everything I could to get an ounce of sriracha out. But yeah, this looks so good and it's going to be so nutritious. So yeah, I'm going to eat this and I'll check back in with you guys after. Hey guys, so I am realizing that I didn't put an outro on this video, so I'm just doing it here so it's easy. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Again, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. I honestly really can't believe it. It's just wild. Also, I'm realizing now that I'm rewatching it. Okay, if you know how I edit, I just like honestly film things and then I kind of edit them like once or twice a day or whatever. So I'm realizing now that I cooked 2 Buddha bowls in this vlog. Have no fear, they were like 4 days apart, and also they have somewhat different ingredients, so I apologize. Hopefully that wasn't boring. I don't know what to tell you, there's not much going on. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.